Hey everybody, this is FireDog529. This is a video response and a contest entry video to moosecamps. He's having a 10 subscriber contest, and I think it's great what he's doing. He's trying to get some traffic to his channel, and he's got a good channel. So if you haven't checked him out yet, cruise on by there. Anyway, the question was, where are the holes in your preps and what do you plan on doing about it? And it's a hard question for me to answer. I've only been doing this actively prepping now for about a year. I mean, prior to that, I really didn't even know what a prepper was. It was just using the common sense and the practicality that I was raised with. But I mean, now I am actively putting food storage back and some medical supplies and you know, barter items. I do some couponing too, so I get everything either free or really cheap. But I got a pretty good start, I think. But some of the holes I'm recognizing. I do a little bit of reloading. I don't have the capability of reloading for all the calibers of my guns, and I think that's a pretty dramatic hole in my preps. I have the main ones. I've got the 223, and I've got 30-06, and I've got a 45 ACP also, and I do not own a 45. So I actually am using that excuse with my wife that as an ability to, or a reason to buy the 1911 that I want. Told her I can reload the ammunition if I just had the gun. That's not going over too well, but I'm still working on her. The way I felt about it, at least if I can reload something, then I will have something to use. I've got a pretty good pile of the bullets and the primers and a little bit of the powder put back. That's one of my goals, is to get the caliber changes for all calibers of the weapons that I own. And with my brother as into guns as he is, I can probably get him to go in at least half with me on some of the stuff that we have in matching calibers, because it would benefit him as much as it would me. So that's one way I plan on filling that hole, is spreading out the cost with my brother, and both of us benefiting from it. Another hole that I have is the alternative energy. In one of my videos, I showed a quick glimpse of the solar array that I have. All it does is grid tied. I don't have any kind of storage. I've got the inverters and I've got the panels. I do not have a battery bank because it is so expensive. And with my home in the process of being remodeled, I don't really have an area set aside to put all the battery banks and the control panel and everything else. So I don't want to get a whole bunch of batteries and leave them sitting in storage until you know, and let them drain or risk something happening to them before I get a chance to permanently mount it, I guess you could say. So that's another pretty good size hole in my preps. What I'm going to do about that, just wait. I don't like the idea of having to put something off that needs to be done, but you know, at roughly $150 to $200 per battery for the batteries that I want, I'm not going to go make a $1,000 investment right now and just leave it sitting in my shop somewhere. Let's see, what other holes do I have? There's plenty of them. I don't have near enough food stored up. I've got 6 5-gallon buckets, and it's a combination of pinto beans, rice, and flour. I've got you know, a few little things of sugar put back. My freezer, if you watched my vacuum sealing video, I've got a ton of food in here. And if anybody has any organizational strategies for a freezer, please let me know. That's one of the few areas in my life that's just completely unorganized. I know I'm lacking in water. I've got the aquatainers filled up and got a little bit of bleach added to them. I've got several cases of bottled water. I have an RV that I keep, I don't know, I think about 12 gallons of water in that, as far as the cases of water. So I do have a little bit. I know I need more. I'd like to get a secondary water source, even if it's just a hand pump. At least I'll have that. And gardening, that is my biggest hole, I think. I don't have a garden. I'm learning. Every time I try to grow something ends up happening, and I either can't give it the attention that it needs, or whatever. One particular time I gardened and we got a hard freeze in the middle of what we weren't supposed to have any kind of weather like that, so it was just an off year last year. So hopefully this year I can remedy that, where I've got the seeds, and between myself and my wife, she's excited about the garden too, so we're going to get together and plan and plot and hopefully plant ultimately. And then, you know, I don't think I'll ever master the art of gardening, but at least I'll be familiar enough with it to know how to do it in the event that I have to. If that's going to be our main food source, at least I'll know how to do it. There's a ton more holes in my preps that, I mean, I could sit here and go on and on and on, but I think the main ones that I've pointed out, the water, the ammunition, or caliber changes for the ammunition, and the gardening and the alternative energy, those are my bigger ones. I've got plans on remedying all of them. It's just, you know, it just takes time and money, and right now I don't have much of either one. So I hope this satisfies the requirements for the contest entry. Moose Camps, thanks a lot. You have a great channel, and I hope you get a lot more traffic to it. I'll talk to you later.